Welcome everybody to another Mr.Monster video. In today's video we're going to be carving a pumpkin because it's Halloween, my favorite holiday of them all. And here is our giant, big boy, wonderful pumpkin. Okay, so we're going to start off by tracing our pumpkin with a black marker. And our first eye is going to look like this. And for our second eye we have this. This pumpkin already looks bad. Okay, this looks much better. And in the middle right here, it's optional, but I'm going to put a nose. And here is our wonderful looking nose. And now it's for the hardest part, or the easiest one. We're gonna have to draw the mouth. And here we have our mouth. Look at this pumpkin, it already looks good. What's my mask doing there? Details are completely optional. I'm going to add some teeth to mine. And there we have it, my good pumpkin. To like scoop out the pumpkin seeds, we're going to have to draw a little circle for the top. I'm going to trace it, but if you're a professional, you don't have to trace it. But since I'm carving a pumpkin, I haven't carved pumpkins in a long time, so I'm going to be tracing out the top. And there, a circle for the top of that pumpkin. Make sure to ask a parent for this, but we're going to need a knife to carve out the top. But luckily, I know how to do it. Oh yeah, if you're doing this inside, make sure you have your pumpkin in a giant bowl so your table wouldn't get dirty. Okay, now I've cut the whole circle thingy. Now it's time to take the top off. And then you just take it out like that. Then what you do is you put it in a separate bowl. Ooh. Next, you're gonna grab this scooper and then scoop all the stuff out of the pumpkin and then put it in the bowl. But you will need a separate bowl for this. You will need a knife to just cut out the parts to make them more loose. If you have a small scooper. If you're too lazy to put the scooper, you could just dump the whole thing into it, but that's not really gonna work unless you use the knife a lot more. Taking it with your hands would be a little more efficient, but I'm not the type of guy to take it out with your hands. You are gonna need a bigger scoop for this, so bye-bye. This is not the most efficient scooper, but it will work anyways. While your pumpkin's getting carved, your marker kind of does run out though, so you just need to do it again to make it better. Okay, so we're about almost done through the pumpkin. You just gotta work more, and so there's more seeds than these pumpkin thingies, the yellow things. That reminds me of the Lorax, but we're almost done. Ooh, this is a big one. So if you need to know the best strategy to get the stuff out of the pumpkin, you need to flip over your little scooper. And you gotta bring it all up like that. Then you slide it down and then pick it up. You put it in there. You see, I didn't get a lot because I was recording, and it's better if you don't record. Another cool strategy is where you have to pick it up and then you just scoop it, you just drag it, and your bowl's right in front of it. It's okay if there's a few pumpkin seeds left, but now we're done. Okay, now it's time to actually carve the face. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna see if there's any spaces in between little erase marks, and you're gonna have to trace it over with your black marker. And just like that, your pumpkin is completely fine. After you're done carving out the eye, you just gotta push it in, and then you scoop it out from the top. And wow, look at that eye. Now, after you carved out your eye, you just gotta scoop it out from the pumpkin, and then just drop it. Oops, I missed. You just gotta drop it in there. You might want to clean out the edges maybe if your pumpkin eye is a little bit dirty. If you got any marker left, just clean it with a tissue or a paper towel or with your hand, and then boom, your eye's done. You just gotta do the same process on this eye right here. Okay, now we're done on this eye. Now we just gotta do the nose. It will be a little bit harder if you do it on the nose. It's only if it's small. If it's big, then that's fine. But if it's small, it might be just a little bit hard. Now it's time for the hard part, the mouth. I even added some teeth so it could be a little bit harder. But don't worry, it's a little bit challenging though. If you think the teeth is going to be a little bit hard, just cut the whole thing, just like I'm gonna do. I just made a mistake by putting the teeth. Okay, so I'm done carving the pumpkin mouth. Now I'm just gonna clean out the edges and scoop it out all the other pieces from the top, as you can see. And that's not gonna take a lot of time. Now that I'm done with the mouth, it's time to scoop up everything out. If you have pumpkin carving tools like these, then that's completely amazing. But if you don't, you just learned everything just by the knife. Now we are officially done the pumpkin. Now time to paint. Painting is optional, but I'm going to paint if you want to paint. First, you're going to want to get some red paint and a paintbrush. Dip your paintbrush in the red paint. Then paint it below its eyes to make it look like it's bleeding, kind of. It's for the Halloween decoration. Look how cool it looks. And maybe like paint some like right here to make it look cool. Okay, I'm done painting like the pumpkin. Now for the top, I'm gonna make like drippy stuff coming down to the ground with red paint. I think it's gonna look cool. Mine really can't, like my little thingy at the top, it can't really fit in there. But if you just add a few finishing touches and boom, there you go, you have your pumpkin. Make sure to like and subscribe for more tips. And see ya, bye!